What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Vegas Born podcast. And yeah, I really just kind of want to cry on my pillow, but I'm here. I'm here. What the hell do we watch tonight, man? I really don't understand. I thought we were going to have a much better game tonight. I know the Sharks were kind of, they had to win tonight. They didn't want to come back to Vegas and be down. So I get it, but still, I mean, we played pretty awful. We had our chances, that's for sure, but we still played pretty awful. I got Mac here on the phone. Mac, you there?
Hey, what's up, Mars?
Hey, what's up, man? So the Sharks came out looking good, man. They came out looking good.
Yes, they did.
They put a lot of pressure on us, man. They put a lot of pressure on us pretty much the whole game. The same sloppy passing, puck handling.
Yep.
Fleury had a few good saves, but then just kind of gave up some. And man, he just didn't have the best game tonight. And
Nope.
the VGK skates look better, but
and we definitely had more shots on goal. So I mean, we capitalized on that. Like, okay, we're not getting, shot. But none of them. It wasn't our game. We looked flat, low energy, horrible passing, horrible forecheck. Just, and
yeah, it was.
Can't do it all every day.
It was pretty
the
like
only one,
it was pretty much like there was no forecheck. The forecheck was missing in action. Like there was no forecheck at all. There was a couple calls, man. There was an interference that should have been called and wasn't. Tuck skated to stay with Sorensen, man, and he got slashed. In the San Jose, like they always do, throwing an illegal pick that wasn't called. And, San Jose ended up scoring after that, which was total bullshit. There was a few missed calls by the refs, but, it is what it is. I mean, I can sit here and piss on the refs, but, man, we just tonight, we got flat out outplayed tonight, man. There was no doubt about it.
And now it's on to Game 5, and
yeah, I mean, anything can happen at this point. It's anything can happen.
Yeah, it's a total even series, and I don't just mean that 2-2. I mean, you look at from game 1 to 4. I mean, literally, this is an even series. This is going to be a hard-fought series. It's probably going to go 7 games. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
I have to say, from the get-go tonight, I just wasn't. I don't know. Some days I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, no, I totally hear you, man.
I redo to have another shitty game. I mean, I felt it when I was on vacation in Texas and seeing my parents, and we watched. This is the third game. I was there the day before I left. I'm like, oh, Dad, not really feeling it today. And like, well, but you've been here. They've won twice. And I'm like, I don't know. Of course, that was the New Jersey game when they got slaughtered 8-3. But
yeah, it was.
I just didn't feel anything from the team that I'm so used to feeling.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
They're so much better than this, and it was really hard to watch. But my hat's off to Martin Jones. I mean,
he had a great game tonight. Martin Jones was fantastic
he
tonight.
looked phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Vander Kane, he looked good. I mean,
yeah, it was.
Hey, the Sharks did what they needed to do.
Yeah, they did. I mean, it still was. I'm still waiting for the Knights to come out like they did in Game 1. And it really pisses me off because I know they're capable of it and they got it in them, man. They just need to bring it out. I don't know what it is, but this low energy sloppiness that they're playing with, man, just it's not going to work. Like, it's not going to work here either. No. So, they really need to get it together on that.
This is a must-win Game 5. To me, it is. I think it's an absolute must-win Game 5.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think, it's an even series, but, San Jose is going to be riding high off this victory tonight. And, they're not going to let up. They're going to come at us hard. So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely they are, for sure.
We got to come back even harder. We got to push harder. Our boys need to, they need to put that puck in net.
Yeah. Well, they got some really good shots off tonight, man. It's just Martin Jones just wasn't letting anything by him tonight.
They capitalized on, shots on goal.
Yeah.
Sure, it was even. I think 38 apiece.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, but guys, real quick, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Vegas Born Podcast, man. We go live after every game.
Subscribe.
News and rumors daily. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for me. If there's anybody out there that wants to call in, the number's right there. Right there, man. The number's right there. 702-475-3932 if you want to call in. And we'll hear what you got to say. Well, what did you think of tonight's game?
Chit chat.
A little chit chat, a little back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't. Man, they got to be better, man. And it just bugs me because I know they're capable of it, man. I know they're capable of what they did in game one. I know they're capable of doing that every single day. And I know that the Sharks are a good team, man, but I still think that, we just have been playing kind of like ass. I hate to say it, man. We've been playing kind of shitty. And we have Marc-Andre Fleury in there, standing on his head half the time. I mean, shit, we were lucky to get out of game 3 in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we were lucky to get out of that game alive, to tell you the truth. So, I mean,
Oh, you're right, man.
I mean, it kind of, it is what it is, but, luck is luck.
We need an explosive game 5. We need another game 1.
Yeah, we absolutely need another game 1.
Some fast breaks, early scoring.
Oh yeah, super fast
Vegas
breaks.
Crowd going. Just get it going,
And I think we will. I mean, I think I think game 5 will be better. I think they'll be home. They'll be, re-energized. They'll probably come home, see their wives, get laid, and then be totally re-energized. And I don't know, man. Shit, I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping that's the case. I don't know, but there'll be some, security being at home, and it is what it is. There is something that I do want to talk about real quick. Kind of, it is the, the Golden Knights, dude. They started out the season, 500-1 long shots, to win the Stanley Cup, man, to hoist that Stanley Cup. And, I guess we're 3 weeks into the play.
Right?
Huh?
Pick dead last.
Yeah.
Right.
We're 3 weeks into the NHL playoffs, man. And, I think you see more jerseys on the Las Vegas Strip than you do poker chips and frozen margaritas, So, and it's totally possible they could hoist the cup, but it's really interesting to me. And I got to listen to this guy that worked for Station Casinos, and I actually have a friend who works for one of the gaming companies in the sportsbook deal here, but he won't talk to me about anything. He can't talk to me about anything. So I won't say, his name or anything like that, but the sports books are like really, they're going to lose a lot of money, man, if the VGK win the Stanley Cup. I mean, we're talking 7 figures, upwards of,
wow.
$10 million, $15 million, maybe even more.
Something about, and I don't gamble, but I heard something about that. Yeah, they're going to take a big hit if we win.
Yeah, so instantly, because my mind just thinks that way, I'm like, well, shit. What if the Golden Knights are just flopping, man? So Vegas doesn't lose all that money. But then I'm like, no, that wouldn't happen, man. That's not true.
I certainly hope not. But
yeah, I would certainly hope not. But I mean, it just kind of, I can't help but feel that way, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sure it's popped into other people's minds as well. And I'm sure that's not the case. But it's still like kind of, I mean, a lot of people, a lot of sports book, big sports book guys. I mean, they're going to lose they're going to lose their shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I really just kind of thought that was interesting. I mean, $10-15 million, man, is a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Tell you the truth. So
that's a hit. That's a big hit.
The sportsbook operators definitely, they definitely didn't have it right on this, but I don't know. At the end of the day, I still think that the VGK are going to pull this out, man. I really do. I think they're going to pull it out at home, and we'll be okay. And we'll be on to the next round. Now, that's just me being positive. That's also me being, we're a better team. We're a better team than San Jose.
Yep.
And we are.
I truly believe that.
That's not bullshit. That's true. We're a better team than them. We have been all year. That's not saying they're not tough or whatever, but we're just a better team. So I do believe that we're going to pull this out and everything will be okay. So don't fear, man. Don't fear.
Well,
stay positive. Stay positive. I hate that cliche.
What's that?
I said I hate that cliche, stay positive, but it's true, man. You got to stay positive,
Oh, we got to, I mean, tonight was rough, but we're going to bounce back. And I think we're going to have a good game 5. 6 is going to be there. And I think it could go 7, or we can get it in game 6. I'm just thinking about game 5 now. One game at a time, man.
Yeah, one game at a time.
I'm just happy this team has achieved so much, and I got something that I'll root for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And for that, I'm forever grateful. So
yeah,
there it is.
So,
and I mean, do I want us to hoist the Stanley Cup? Of course. And I think we've still got a good shot, and I mean, what they did this year is miraculous. Words can't explain it. And I'm just glad that I got to be a part of it.
Well, that's true. It was pretty amazing what they done, but
I mean, we'll never ever forget this, brother.
I'm not on the back end of it, man. I'm still on the front end, and I still, I'm not ready to call it quits yet. I still think that,
No, I'm not.
I still think we can do it.
I think we'll win this series, but
it's
everything
just
is done already. I'm already blown away.
Yeah, me too, for sure. It's interesting, man. I mean, I'm kind of curious to see what Turk has to say to the team. Well, actually, what he's probably saying to the team right now, to tell you the truth. Because, I mean, they need some sort of, and I mean, they didn't play well tonight, but I mean, they had their chances. You know what I'm saying? They had their chances to score. They had plenty of opportunities to score. And you can't take anything away from Martin Jones tonight, man. He was amazing, and it is what it is. He wasn't letting anything by him tonight, and that's just kind of the way it was. So, but at the same time, I just, like I said, man, I probably keep saying, I want the Golden Knights to come out with that energy, man, with that fire like they normally do. So,
yep.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens next game, and I don't know. I really don't know. Anybody out there wants to call in, number's right there on the screen, man, 702-475-3932. If you want to hit me up on Twitter, you can, at RealMarsMira. Email me at realmarsmira@gmail.com. And, yeah.
Did you watch the other game, the Tampa Bay, Boston?
Yeah, I did watch that game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, I cannot stand Brad Marchand, man. He's a little douche.
A rat boy?
Yeah, he looks like kind of like a rat, and I don't like the guy, man. He's a little dirt ball. He really is.
Oh,
he's a dirt ball.
He's definitely known as one of the dirtiest, man. I mean,
yeah, he's a dirt ball, man. He really is. But he gets things moving, he gets things shaking. But I mean, still, it was a good. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Tampa beats Boston. I really wouldn't be surprised on that one.
Yeah, I mean they're up 2-1 now, but
yeah. I mean they're fully capable of it. So I mean,
I think the Caps Penguins, that series can go 7-2. I think every game, every series in the second round, all potential to go 7 games.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, we'll see. Tomorrow we get the Caps and the Pens in Nashville and Winnipeg. And then, so we'll see. We'll see what happens in those games.
Side bet, Mars.
Oh, yeah, side bet, man. Side bet. Yep. Yeah. Nashville's going to win that series.
Winnipeg. I'm taking Winnipeg.
Man, I just don't agree, man. But we'll see.
I guess on paper, Nashville is the better team, but there's something about Winnipeg. They've just stepped up there. I see something in there. I think I like the way they're playing now. I'll just leave it at that. I like the way they're playing.
You just like the way they're playing, huh?
I mean, well, not just that. They're the only Canadian team. I think a lot more people expected Nashville to kind of run right over them. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that series could go 7 games.
Yeah, I mean, they're certainly capable, but I mean, we'll see, I don't really want to play either one of them, especially right now the way we're playing. So, I mean,
Yeah, and that's what's next if we make it out of here. So,
if we make it out alive.
But I'm digging it.
Cool. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to call it a night. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit me up on Twitter at RealMarsMira, and we'll catch you Friday. Hopefully, we're in a better mood and we have more to talk about on Friday, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
yeah,
I can go. I mean, I could talk about a lot of things I don't want to talk about, but I mean, I don't know. Is it going to make anybody feel better? No, probably not.
No. It's like I said, it's a tough loss, and I hope on Friday we got to have a big game. We got to be explosive. We got to have that momentum. We have to have that fire. We got to, put the shots on goal, put them in the goal. That's it, and be that team we're supposed to be. We are, Go Knights.
Go Knights. Go Knights. All right, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you Friday after the game. Later, guys.
Later.